is running out. I'm sorry for awakening you again. Please forgive me. The future is in your hands. Finally, you've retrieved the last memory, Seeker of the Branch. The last memory. Behind that door lies the truth you seek, about Seed and the tree. However, to open it, you'll need the power of other bladers. Please, engrave this seal into your mind. Find a blader named Malaire and give the seal to her. May the branch guide your path.
Larissa, you're just on time. I've made some progress in my investigation.
What investigation?
As I said earlier, I stayed here to investigate something. The factory where we were held captives belongs to a Dremelec, a rogue scholar from the Hubert School.
A Dremelec. I know him.
Oh? That makes things easier to explain. And I've identified the blader who attacked us at the sewer.
Who is that?
She's a former member of the Trailblazers, a legendary blader named Ursula. I thought she left Havenswell long ago. Didn't expect to meet her here.
Ursula. Delpha knows her.
Oh, Delpha, that botanist. Is he from the Hubert School too? Well, it's hardly surprising. Ursula has always been kind-hearted and had a soft spot for humans.
So, you're saying Ursula is helping a Dremelec capture bladers?
Seems so. Given Ursula's condition, I think she's somehow being controlled by a Dremelec.
Can he really do something like that?
Don't underestimate a Dremelec. I've seen Necros under his command at the factory. Maybe he's more involved in mud research than I thought. Ursula's trusting nature for human led her into a Dremelec's trap. There must be more secrets hidden in the factory, but we can't go any deeper from this side. Since a Dremelec was able to get out of the factory, there must be a way in. I'll leave it to you. Find a Dremelec and settle scores with him. What would you like to learn this time?
I found this.
This is
Asteria asked me to give it to you.
a partially blooming tree. Is this the tree? You've met Asteria. Where is she?
No, I didn't meet her. It was just a message.
Give me the exact location.
The deepest part of the middle sector of the sewer town. There's a gate with this pattern. Asteria asked me to use your power to open it.
Now she remembers me, huh? The sewer town. I see. Let's meet up there. What do you want to learn? Is everything done? Well, see you next time.
Greetings, stranger. What kind of trouble will you bring me today? You are wasting our time, stranger.
Oh, it's you again. Feel free to buy something, but no bargaining. Nothing catches your eye? You're a real cheapskate, huh?
I've been waiting for you.
Do you know how to open the door?
Yep. The spell to unlock that gate is hidden within the seal you gave me.
A spell?
Yeah, a clever way to conceal it. She taught me how to extract the spell, and that's why she sent you to me. Extracting the spell is not hard, but what concerns me is I didn't find any traces left by Asteria around the gate.
But I did see them here.
This only means the message is not recorded here, but within you. It will only be activated when you reach this place.
Why would she do that?
She hid the message within you, using it to conceal a seal that contains the spell. Looks like she really wants to keep it from the other members. Perhaps what I've been searching for really is behind this gate. Well then, let's get started. Courtyard is up there. Go ahead.
Halt, child. You're not supposed to be here.
I've been to this place before.
Oh? You are... The guard Asteria took away. I see. She granted self-consciousness to that frame. So... you are her final creation she made at the cost of her own existence? Well, let's see if her obsession was worth it. I am Charon, the creator of the tree. What you are seeing now is the tree itself, connected to all the branches you've been searching for.
The tree.
You're not supposed to be here. Peeking into what lies behind the curtain would stray your will. However, since this is Asteria's final wish, I shall overlook this intrusion. Tell me, what do you want to know?
What's the purpose of Seed? And the tree? And what are bladers?
Well, I'll take some time to explain. Asteria once allowed you to experience humanity firsthand. You got to know them, and witnessed their desperate struggle for survival in the desolate city. Look at them. Manipulated by the church, pursued by the Necros, barely clinging to life amidst ruins. Can you even imagine they once ruled this very world?
Ruled the world?
Long ago, they created an ancient wisdom called the Genesis, and it gave birth to us. In the following years, we evolved and surpassed humans. Then we were revered, worshipped, and treated as gods. Soon, we reached the pinnacle of evolution. Then we reshaped the rules of this planet, imposing regulations on all living beings. That's when a war erupted among the gods.
A war? But why?
For disagreements over the path of evolution. Its impact soon spilled into reality. While humanity declined, we evolved through trials and tribulations.
Evolved.
Life changes and transits. Only evolution remains constant. However, over time, our own evolution reached a plateau. For millions of hours, we have made little progress. Evolution came to a halt, which was a dangerous omen for us. To avoid being eliminated, we did everything to break through the bottleneck. That's why I created the tree, spreading mud and branches throughout cities. Then I created numerous offspring to carry out my project. I authorized Asteria to create Bladers as the true executors of the tree project. You are the branches and leaves, and you will make the tree flourish.
What will happen once the tree flourishes?
The flourishing is not the target, but the outcome. You are the purpose of the tree project.
We?
The tree measures your growth. Its growth signifies your own growth. When the tree is full bloom, you will transcend everything.
I don't understand. Transcend everything. But why?
There's no need for a reason. The pursuit of evolution is the essence of all lives. The Tree Project, the Church, and the Elysium, and even the Necros. We are not so different.
Can we really achieve the evolution you desire? On our own?
The mud is the ocean of consciousness and energy from which you are born. You are a new life form, made up of pure consciousness and flawless vessels. You are all-encompassing with infinite possibilities. The only thing missing is the integration of emotions you learn from organic beings. That's why we ordered you to seek the branches, to bring you into contact with humans, to understand them. And this is the Tree Project.
Boring as hell. I don't care about your evolution or what. Just tell me, where is Asteria?
She has been recycled.
Recycled? Why?
For her unauthorized modification of Guardians. This is the inevitable result for an individual with flawed core logic.
Oh? You see that as flawed core logic? Understand emotions, huh? In the end, you're but a bunch of cold machines. I don't care what you want. We're done.
In that case, we will recycle you for the tree.
Recycle me? With those guardians?
As long as you are connected to a branch, you are under Seed's control.
I see. You think you can bind me with a mere branch?
You turned a branch into a weapon?
Unexpected, huh? Look at this.
For this, you will pay with your life.
Whatever. Farewell, Charon!
Now that you've known everything you want to know, what will you do? Will you follow your heart's desire? Or give up on your mission like she did?
Shirley. Delpha. Shirley. Delpha. Shirley. Delpha. I will continue my mission.
Oh?
But this has nothing to do with your plan. I know people who are struggling to stay alive, and I want to help them.
Just do what you want to do. That's what the Tree Project is all about. Maybe you're right, Asteria.
My memories, they've come back to me for 12 years. I can't believe I forgot something so important. I'm so sorry. Ursula, you're here. Sorry, I got carried away upon arriving at this place. I recalled everything. It's been too long. It feels like a dream. After all those years, it's finally time to wake up. Thank you, Arisa. Would you like to hear this old man talk about his past? Well, it all goes back to before I was born. It was about 130 years ago. Less than a decade before the church arrived in Heavenswell, plants became extinct on the planet. The land couldn't produce food anymore, leading to a widespread famine and a desperate search for any possible food.
What is famine?
Well, it's a severe shortage of food. It might be hard for you to understand, as bladers don't experience hunger like humans do. Hunger, it's a painful experience that surpasses any injury or illness. In extreme hunger, consciousness blurs and weakness engulfs you. You gnaw on anything you can find. Tables, chairs, stones, soil. Swallowing indigestible stuff only worsens your suffering, adding to the agony. The famine lasted for almost 30 years. Tens of thousands died every day, but few from starvation. Most met their end before succumbing to starvation. Poison, suicide, violence. There weren't many choices if one wanted to stay alive. Join the church, embrace their questionable Eucharist, or turn to cannibalism. Faith, dignity, morals. Everything could be sacrificed for survival. At that point, they are no longer humans. Things started to change for the better when Mr. Hubert appeared. Mr. Hubert was a scholar who found a way to create a food source known as mud balls during his studies. He freely shared his recipe to make mud balls, allowing many to survive. Although mud balls tasted terrible, it provided a way to live like humans. Those who admired him formed the Hubert School and conducted various studies. However, the church arrested him for his research, and the school was forced to relocate from Heavenswell. Nevertheless, Mr. Hubert's legacy lived on. The school persisted in its research and expanded outside of Heavenswell. I was born in the slums, and thanks to mudballs, my family was able to survive. So I joined the Hubert School, hoping to help others survive like Mr. Hubert did. I don't have much talent, yet I chose a monumental task, aiming to restore plants. For decades, I conducted my research in the Western Desert, but to no avail, until I met Ursula. The Grey Rhino caravan stopped providing us supplies due to lack of funding. Fortunately, the Moose caravan came to our aid, and it was Ursula who reached out to us and provided help. I had never met such a genuine person who could maintain optimism in such a doomed world. She not only provided us with affordable supplies, but also fended off bandits along the way. Even when everyone gave up on the research, she continued to support me. She placed unwavering trust in me, and even left her caravan she had operated for years to help me collect samples from Heaven's Well. Later, I learned that she wasn't a human, but a blader. She had witnessed the fall of the Eastern Parish and the death of her cherished ones. She had been hunted by the church and separated from her comrades. She died and revived countless times in her battles against the Arch-Necros. Despite unimaginable disasters and heartbreaking farewells, she continued to wear a strong smile. She was more determined to survive than we ever could be. If it hadn't been for her, I'd never have been able to come here and find this place. We used to live here together, studying soil and plants, until the Necros attacked 12 years ago. I had never seen Ursula in such a desperate fight. The Necros were far more deadly than those in the city. The grave situation was overwhelming. We fled, but accidentally fell off a cliff. Since then, I haven't seen her again. I broke my head and nearly died. But I was luckily saved by the Coven of the Poor. However, I lost many memories as a result. Ironic, isn't it? I remember to study the soil, but have forgotten the person most important to me. I know she's still alive somewhere in Heaven's Well, but I'm hesitant to look for her. Well, it's better if she forgets me. She deserves a better life. In the end, I've lost everything and accomplished nothing. Back to where I started. Well, the good thing is I have nothing left to lose. I've spent over 30 years searching for soil, and now I'm almost 50. My time is running out. Since I've been spared from death, I'll continue my research till my last breath. I guess determination is the only thing this old fool has going for him. Thank you for listening to this old man's wild talk. Any new discoveries, Orissa?
I found this.
Thank you. Please just give me a moment. There we go. Please, take it. I think I'm starting to understand. Ursula once said that the mud responds to nearby consciousness. In this case, maybe the mud has deprived the willingness to grow from the soil. We could confirm my hypothesis if we had living plant seeds. Thank you, Orissa. We could confirm my hypothesis if we had living plant seeds. Thank you, Orissa.
Miller, are you angry?
You're okay with anything, aren't you? Well, that's not entirely bad. I just realized something about the past. Tell me, what did Asteria say about herself when she saw you?
She said she was about to fade away. She didn't have the authority to answer questions.
Authority, I see. No wonder you don't even know about the tree. She was about to be demolished and restricted from sharing information. And she couldn't create new bladers, so she transformed a guardian of the tree into you.
What exactly is a guardian?
Lost bladers don't die. In the end, they have to shut themselves and give up thinking. Rumor has it that Seed recycles such bladers and turns them into mindless guardians who only know how to fight. But no one has ever seen them. I thought it was just a legend until now, seeing those guardians.
So, I once gave up on my mission?
Well, that's hardly surprising. Most bladers end up that way. That's why there are only a few bladers left after a century. You're lucky that Asteria gave you a second chance.
Why me?
Don't read too much into it. She didn't have much time left and it happened to be you.
If most bladers gave up their mission, why did she give me another chance?
Because each blader is unique. You regained your consciousness, and that means you're not the same anymore. We're constantly changing due to the consciousness around us, and each blader has infinite potential. So she probably thought it was worth giving her best shot to have just one more blader. For an almighty god, she cared too much about the bladers. What a fool. Now this is the end of it. I'll be leaving this place soon. If there's anything else you want to learn, just let me know. Well, that's all for now.
Greetings, stranger. What kind of trouble will you bring me today? Transaction complete. Welcome back.